of that argument. And I think it's just Hasatan trying to stir up the divisions of people. How many of you believe that? It's a shame that anybody's life is taken, and it's a shame that a man takes a life. So we don't do that haphazardly. We need to pray that justice is served. Amen. In Israel, they're getting ready for what seems to be an inevitable strike upon Iran. And our president has told them once again to back off. And Israel, in due course, says thanks but no thanks. So I think the sovereignty of a nation demands that they take care of their people, don't you? I don't think we would take it very kindly if Great Britain told us to back off of one of our enemies, huh? But be praying, because the reason I bring up these two items is that shows how man's inability to take care of himself just is magnified when we have problems inside and out. Because I guarantee you, whatever Israel does will draw this country into it. Amen. And the scary thing is when the commander-in-chief doesn't believe in the fight. That's a dangerous thing. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. All who follow his precepts have good understanding. To him belongs eternal praise. And in another place it says, some trust in chariots, some trust in horses, but I trust in the name of Yahweh. Amen. Praise Yahweh, my soul. Yahweh, my Elohim, you're very great. You're clothed with splendor and majesty. Yahweh wraps himself in light as with a garment. He stretches out the heavens like a tent. Gentlemen, would you please stand? Ladies, would you hold on to your seats? Amen. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al mitzvot tzitzit. Amen. Which means, blessed are you, Yahweh our Elohim, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments, and has commanded us concerning the doctrine of tzitzit. Throughout the generations to come, you are to make tassels on the four corners of your garment, with the cord of techelet, a uniquely heavenly kind of blue, on each tassel. You will have these tassels to look at, and so you will remember all the commands of Yahweh, that you may obey them and not prostitute yourselves by chasing after the lust of your own hearts and eyes. Then you will remember to obey all my commands, says Yahweh, and will be consecrated to your Elohim. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahitatef b'tzitzit. Amen. Which means, blessed are you, Yahweh our Elohim, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments, and has commanded us to enwrap ourselves with tzitzit. Amen. You may be reseated. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of Yahweh. I will exalt you, Yahweh, for you lifted me out of the depths and did not let my enemies gloat over me. Yahweh, my Elohim, I called to you for help and you healed me. You, Yahweh, brought me up from the realm of the dead. You spared me for going down into the abyss. Sing the praises of Yahweh. You, his faithful people, praise his holy name. For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may last only for the night, but joy comes in the morning. When I felt secure, I said, I will never be shaken. Yahweh, when you favored me, you made my royal mountain stand firm. But when you hid your face, I was dismayed. To you, Yahweh, I called. To Adonai, I cried for mercy. What is gained if I'm silenced, I said. If I go down to the abyss, will the dust praise you? Will it proclaim your faithfulness? Hear, Yahweh, and be merciful to me. Yahweh, help me. You turn my wailing into dancing. You remove my sackcloth and clothe me with joy, that my heart may sing your praises and not be silent. Yahweh, my Elohim, I will praise you forever. Amen. The Israelites are to observe the Sabbath, celebrating it for the generations to come as a lasting covenant. It will be a sign between me and the Israelites forever. For in 6 days Yahweh made the heavens and the earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. Let us all stand and face Jerusalem, and let us make our profession of faith.
Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto.
Israel. Yahweh is our Elohim. Yahweh is one. Blessed is the name of his glorious kingdom for all eternity. You shall love Yahweh your Elohim with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. These words which I command you today shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. You shall bind them as a sign upon your hand, and they shall be frontlets between your eyes. You shall fix them as a mezuzah on the doorpost of your house, and upon your gates. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Amen. Remain standing as we sing the Netzarim Amidah. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. You may be seated. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu et dorek, Yeshua, b'Mashiach Yeshua. Which means, blessed are you, Yahweh our Elohim, King of the universe, who has given us the way of salvation in Messiah Yeshua. Speedily cause the branch of David thy servant to sprout, and let his horn be exalted by thy salvation, because daily do we wait for thy salvation. Altogether, I believe with perfect faith in the coming of the Messiah. Ever how long it takes, I will await his coming every single day. Baruch et Yahweh Hamvarek. Bless Yahweh, who's to be praised. Altogether, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahweh your Elohim. In it you shall do no work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger who's within your gates. For in 6 days Yahweh made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Therefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Therefore the children of Israel shall keep the Shabbat, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations as a perpetual covenant. This will be a sign between me and you for the generations to come, so that you may know that I am Yahweh, who makes you holy. O Yahweh among the Elohim, who is like you, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders.
Who is like Yahweh, who is like thee, Yahweh.
Sing it out.
Who is like thee, Yahweh, among the Elohim? And who is like thee, O Lord? There is absolutely none. For you are awesome in your grace, doing wonders, Yahweh. Who is like thee, Yahweh?
There is none like you among the Elohim, Yahweh, and there are no deeds like yours. Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures throughout the generations. Yahweh rules. Yahweh has ruled, and Yahweh will rule forever and ever. Yahweh will give strength to his people, and Yahweh will bless his people with wholeness or shalom. Father of mercy, bestow your favor upon Sion. Rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, for in you alone we trust. Elohim and ruler, high and exalted, master of all the world. Let's all stand.
God.